Today I'm working on the 91 Pontiac Firebird again. This is our Bandit 2 edition 185th one made out of 600. So what I'm doing today, pretty big undertaking. I'm going to remove this dash cluster because the odometer stopped working at 125,000 miles. So I've got the gear, the rebuild kit. I'll pull it all out and put that new gear in it, and while I'm in there I'm going to put new dash bulbs in. Alright, today we replaced the gas struts on the hood. Got the new ones on. It's just a simple unclip it and then push it on, and it's got the little push clip. Now the factory ones came with this little clip on the bottom, but the ones I got in the mail already have a clip on them, so it works out. That thing is up there now. Oh yeah, much better. Oh yeah, that is amazing. $15 fix. Easy DIY. 91 Firebird. Next is a new motor. This motor is tired and not running great. It's a 305. We're going to put a 350 in it. Go from there. So we'll get started on this today. See how this goes. I know I gotta drop this panel down, then get all the screws out to get this out. But I gotta drop the steering wheel column as well to make room for that to come out. So enough talking, let's get to work. Okay, 5 bolts later, that just drops down. Mine was a T30 Torx, T30. I'm not sure these cars how much is original, but I believe that one is on mine. It had 3 across the bottom, 2 on the top. Now, I don't know if I should drop the steering wheel first or get all these loose first. Let's see. If I can get in here and see where that steering wheel. So there's a nut there on the other side. Is that what's holding that steering wheel up? No, this is. So I got to get this out of the way, and then that'll come down. All right, let's do that. Okay, I got this down, I got the metal bar down, and it has a wire clip to it. So I'm just going to leave that hanging down. I'm going to do these bolts, get this all loose before I drop this steering column, just so I'm not banging my legs and everything on that steering column. So I don't know how far that's going to go down. I'm going to get this, I hope, get this loose. Then we'll drop the steering column. It's a number 10 nut for that shield and for the steering column. I got hand tools. This will be much easier if you're in a shop with air tools. Okay. Took these two. I used a 9/32 socket. I'm sure there's a metric version. That one, that was 3. 4 and 5 held this gauge cluster on, with this switch panel on. So that comes off, and then you have a couple more screws behind that for the bottom of this. It's already coming loose, and I got some stuff at the top. But I'll fill you in on all of them once I get this down here. Okay, we're making progress. Got the bezel loose. Put that over here. Now this is what we're looking at. So I did drop this steering wheel. I tried to let it down just a little bit, but you do have to undo the whole bracket and just let it free in the wind. Now I've got to get these bolts out. This whole thing will pull out, and I guess I'll unplug it. We'll go from there. I took a few screws out that I didn't need to, so there's a couple extras up here. Just pay attention. Not a big deal, just more than I needed to do. Alright, moving forward. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. And this dude comes out. Ooh, boy, that's intimidating. Oh my god, it just comes right out. Okay, and there you go. Just got to make sure it plugs back in when I put it in and change all these lights. Alright, so far so good. Yeah, it's set that right there so I don't damage anything any worse. It's very intimidating, but if you've got any kind of mechanical knowledge at all, I mean, for this far along, you can do it. Just take it inside and pull it apart and put that gear in. Wow. Alrighty. This is what we're left with. The only one I'm concerned with is a speedometer, odometer. On the back side there's some Phillips head screws. That'll come out, but I'm not going to lay this down on this face. I probably should have taken them out first. But I'll stand it up and do that. You want to be very careful with this. These 3 silver screws at the top. And these 3 bronze screws, and that should release the odometer, speedometer. And all those little black and gray switch looking things are on my lights. Hoping to find them somewhere here, to like an advanced auto or somewhere like that. Okay, all 6 screws are out. This should lift out. Maybe. Here we go. Circuit board and everything comes out with it. Alright, I got the needle off. I was really nervous. My camera wasn't on. Sorry. You just got to pull it straight off. It'll come off. Don't like get it in a bind or anything. And these 2 screws will come out. Took these screws out first, then it was really hard to maneuver that needle off, so I put these screws back in to keep the backing plate stable. Alright, there's the guts of everything. And my gear, I gotta, so this just comes right off. Okay, so that comes off. And that's what you're looking at. The trip, the mileage, down in there. You can see that gear down in there. That's the one I'm going to replace. So we're going to get these screws off the side here to get this cage off. We'll just keep dissecting on down. It's important to remember reverse these steps. If you have to lay this stuff out as you take it off in a line, then go back the other way in the line to put stuff back in. That's a good idea as well. I'm not doing that. I think I'll be alright. Famous last words, right? Voila. Some of the, let's see, I think I can detach it here from the circuit board. These screws here. Let's do that. Alrighty. That's it right there. You can see the, let me turn the light on. You see the busted teeth right there. This is the gear we're replacing. This is the replacement kit. Odometer gears. They send the new gear, the tap, and drill a new bolt to redo it all. So I guess that's what we're going to do next. Alright, putting it back together. Starting to put the metal piece back on. I got the gear in, got the motor back on. Everything's turning. The right side where you put this, the new shaft in there, that little nut sticks out, so they send you a smaller bolt or screw, smaller one, so it'll clear the head of that nut. Kind of got to push that little nut they give you up in the hole. And this screw will screw down on it, we hope. Yep, there we go. And it draws that little collar up into the hole here. I'll show you what it looks like. See right here? That little screw right there. Because you got this new bolt and shaft for the new gear there. And the other screw won't fit, so I give you this one. The little nut goes up into there. Alright, let's see. I think I'm ready to reinstall it in there, and I got all new light bulbs too I'm going to put in. Alright, just putting in the screws back in the back of the speedometer to hold it in the housing. All right, so that's all the light bulbs done. Got the whole housing back together with the new gear and speedometer, odometer. Put this puppy back in the car, back in the old Bird, and hopefully she'll be working. Alrighty guys, it's been a long time since I've taken this dash out of this Firebird twice. Still did not fix the problem. The odometer doesn't work. The little gear that's a common problem for these was broken. I thought that would fix it, it didn't. It's got a little silver motor in there. Either that's burned up or the circuit board's burned up. I'm not gonna go any further with it. I can get another odometer, but it would be used, so there's no guarantee that one's gonna work either. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with the mileage. We got a new motor in this car. It's got about 5,000 miles on it now. So it is what it is, but it was an interesting project to tear it apart and get into it and see what it's made of and how it works. It was a little intimidating at times, but it worked out good. Everything works. You got to be really careful taking the speedometer needle off, because if you tweak that and bend that in any way, it's done. So I had to take it apart twice, and I was very nervous doing that, but I got it done. It's back together. You know, she is what she is. Old car. She's old. But anyway, thank y'all for watching this video. And until next video, peace out.